So last year we went on a cruise on P&O Iona. That was an amazing week. We went to Norway, went to see the Norwegian Fjord, but this year we're going on another cruise on P&O Arvia. Now Arvia is the sister ship to Iona. The similarities are endless. There are a few differences. It's got a altitude skywalk, mini golf, a few new restaurants, which I'm sure we'll try out, as well as a sky dome in the middle, being able to have a retractable roof, because this one is the Sunshine ship. That's a mouthful. The Sunshine ship, because it goes to the Caribbean and the Mediterranean, whereas Iona went to Norway. So our cruise is to the Mediterranean. 14 nights. We're going to be stopping in Spain, Mallorca, Italy, and France. So come along with us. We're on the ride down now. We're not sailing off today. We're staying the night in Bournemouth.
We've made it into the Airbnb that we're going to be staying with first night in. Let's open and have a look inside. Oh, we've got a nice spacious living room over here. Nice sofa, TV, lovely dining area. Oh, chandelier. Got a kitchen. Hi, Mom.
Hello. Nice kitchen.
Yes, this is a little thin, but it looks lovely, doesn't it? Very well decorated. What have we got down here? Wow, it's like a labyrinth. Wow. This is the main bedroom, I think, with towels on the bed and everything. Let's make our way down some stairs. It's only supposed to be an apartment. Ah, there's twin beds in here, so there's the other two beds. Becca, Hoover, look at that. Then over here we have the bathroom. It's quite a nice sized bathroom. Toilet obviously there, a sink and quite a spacious shower. I mean, we're only here for less than 24 hours really, but you know, it'll keep us.
So we just left a few of our bags at the Airbnb, and we've literally just driven about 100 meters. There's the house there. We've gone to see some friends who live literally within walking distance of the Airbnb. I don't know why we're driving, do you, Mum? No, me neither. But these are the people that we went on last year's cruise with. They're not cruising with us this year, but they're also the people that were in my Bournemouth video that I stayed with, and I showed you their house being built. And we're just pulling in now. I'll show you what it looks like now. So you all saw it being renovated. This is what it looks like now. Look how well that has been done. That is amazing. We're gonna go say hello and have a cup of tea. I'm hungry.
We've got the famous paella for dinner again. I had this last time we were down here. It's gonna be delicious.
It's not quite as artistic as I hoped it would be, maybe.
So here is our dinner. The Mediterranean holiday has already started with our paella. Look at that, that looks delicious. So we've got chocolate strawberries to accompany our game of charades. Beautiful. A famous chef swears a lot.
Gordon Ramsay.
Owner of Tesla.
Elon Musk.
Second name is a monarch.
King, Queen.
Yeah, first one.
King.
And then the first name is a man's name.
Martin Luther King?
No.
Jason King.
Stephen
David
King.
Stephen King.
Stephen.
King Charles. King Lear. Page, right, King's. Stephen King.
Stephen
The
King.
author. James Bond. 007.
Gun. Fight.
Magnum.
Gun. Shooter. Shoot. Gun. Guns N' Roses.
Nintendo.
Mario.
Presenter.
Philip Schofield.
Reggae.
Bob Marley.
Artsy.
Hitler. Adolf Hitler.
So if we hadn't had enough food already, we've got a cheese board to end the night. Right, so as this house has a lazy Susan, one of these spinny things in the middle, we've been playing shot roulette. And as I do not drink alcohol, I have this instead, which seems like it's got a lot of red stuff.
Sriracha.
Sriracha?
Sriracha, yeah. And red chilli. And red chilli juice.
Down the hatch.
Down in one.
It's only a shot. You'll be fine.
Oh my god. So great.
There was there's a chili in that.
Is that nice, Ben?
Come on.
You're not online the celebrity.
That's actually not that bad. Update. It was that bad.
An hour ago, I said,
It has a little bit of olive juice, a couple of red chilies with red chili juice. Obviously, because we're on a diet, Pepsi Max. Sriracha. Oh, and let's not
Buffalo.
forget
Did you not put some barbecue sauce?
Frank's
as well?
Red Hot Sauce.
Oh god.
There's barbecue
Just
sauce.
to round it off.
Barbecue
Oh,
sauce.
that is so grim.
That is disgusting.
Right.
Especially if you don't like olives.
You're not going to be sitting out all
3,
day.
2, 1.
That's the worst one yet. You guys think I'm getting off easy?
So we've made it back to the apartment now. It's actually midnight, so today, in about 12 hours, 12, 13 hours, 14 hours maybe, we should be on our cruise. I'm going to head off to bed now. We're going to hopefully have breakfast with the friends that we've stayed with most of today. We had such a great time tonight. Fun, food, laughs, always is. They were a great family to stay with. Okay, so it is the day of our cruise. I mean, it was in the last part, but I've slept now. We are nice and rested. We get on the ship in about, what would you say, 4 hours or so? 4 hours. We should have a pint in one hand and an all-inclusive burger in the other, and there'll be some random piano playing. So, I'll see you through the day. Look at this spread for breakfast. Oh, I could get used to this.
For the next 14 days we can. So we've had breakfast and we're now on to the cruise. Woo! Woo! And just round this corner, just over there,
Take the second
there she is,
Central Road.
Arvia, just poking up above the buildings.
Oh, you got those things folded?
Yep.
Rick?
Ario, Arvia. There's Arvia.
Take the second exit.
Off goes the luggage. We'll see you now very soon.
Lovely, thank you very much. Thank you. Go H. This one is? Yeah.
Look at that. Bit windy.
Andrew. Harry. Fiona. Benjamin, welcome aboard.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. And there is our cabin, 11420. There we go. And we're in. I've got all the key cards on that, so. Here's the. Oh, we managed to get in. There we are. Here is the cabin. So we're in the cabin now, just watching the safety video. Our luggage hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do quite soon. And then we can well, after we've watched this, we'll go exploring. Just grabbed a katsu curry from Q's. Really nice. I thought it was rude not to, while we were here, to have fish, chips and curry sauce as well. Might as well, we're on holiday. Thought why not get a few cakes as well, you know? It is such a lovely day to be out here. The sun is shining. What a great day to be starting a holiday on. It's just beautiful, isn't it?
And especially use those handrails provided. I will broadcast to you all daily with information on our progress and the weather. This will be on departure from every port.
We're moving. We're finally setting sail. So as the ship leaves the port, we are on our way to the Olive Grove, which is Greek and Italian food, I believe. That's included in the all-inclusive. So we're in the queue, the virtual queue right now. We're currently third in the queue, so we'll be making our way down there. This is the outfit for tonight. We've got a blue blazer, blue shirt, and some jeans. We're here at the Olive Grove, and this is the menu. What are you thinking of going with, Mum? We've got pasta, salads, seafood,
I'm thinking maybe
sardine style, Sardinian style yellowfin tuna steak. Here's everybody's starters. We've got prawns for me. What have you got, Mum? Hummus and pita with some
meze.
vegetables. Meze it's called. What have you got there?
tortilla
Tortilla. And Harry's got some poke. Poke?
and some chorizo.
Here are our mains. Dad's got a peri-peri chicken, tuna steak, lasagna for Harry, and a lamb pizza for me. So for dessert, Dad's got a tiramisu, baklava for Mum, a panna cotta for Harry, and baklava for me as well, which is a Turkish dessert. It's got, what's it got? Pistachio, honey, and pastry. So we finished dinner now, and the food was absolutely delicious. I've never really had Greek food properly before, but boy was it lovely. I'm just going for a wander now, really. Trying to find some of the other teens that I'm been conversing with. That is the Altitude Skywalk up there. Now we have got that booked for 11 AM tomorrow, so that looks so much fun. It's nice and peaceful, not too cold, not too warm out on this balcony. We are in the middle of the ocean now. You can just see glimpses of land over that way. But yeah, it's been a good day so far, but you know, the stresses of getting on board have ceased. It's now just time to enjoy ourselves. So it's about 11 now, and the Horizon restaurant, which is the buffet restaurant, opens from 11 till 1 for their midnight feast. So we've got sandwiches on here, we've got a few cakes, some hunter's chicken, sausages, kebab meat, all sorts, you know, having a midnight snack. So I'm gonna eat this, get into my jammies, get to bed, and I'm hoping to be up for 7 to head to the gym in the morning. And you might be asking, how the hell are you going to get up at 7 to go to the gym? That's a great question. We'll make it happen. Well, I did it. It's just past 7 AM. It's about 7:15 now. My watch says 6:15, because what I didn't realise is ship time has gone forward an hour, because obviously we're going to be on Spain, France, Italy. They're all going to be an hour ahead. So it's 7 AM on the ship, 6 AM back home. So I had about 6 hours sleep. But we're loving life. I've got my water bottle and we're off. The workout really is walking down 10 flights of stairs to get to the gym on the bottom floor. But yeah, let's get there, see what it's like. I'm making excuses, but the choppy seas merged with like my extensive eating yesterday and my general unfitness proved that to be quite an extensive half an hour. I mean, look. Okay, it is very hard, but I'm worn out even after half an hour. This is the view from our balcony on this fine morning. Just had a shower, and now I'm just standing on the balcony, just taking in this beautiful view. I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but there's a tiny bit of land over there. That's France. We're not going to France yet, but we will be at the end of our cruise. We're currently halfway to La Coruña. I'm not quite sure on the spelling there, but yeah, that's where we're going tomorrow. Yeah, just take a moment to take in these views. So no one else is actually up yet. They're all still, well, they've just got up, so they're not ready to go to breakfast. But I've got high ropes at 11, so we've got to get breakfast down. So then, you know, we can digest it, you know. So we're going to one of the set menu places, Zenith or Meridian. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, they're both the same. So we're going to go there, hopefully get a table for one, or sit on a shared table. But there you can just order whatever you want, really. So I have just finished at breakfast. It was really nice. I did get put on a shared table, but to be honest, the people on my table were really nice. And had a lovely conversation with them. Wow, it is bright and sunny out here on the balcony now. So yeah, I had smoked salmon on my breakfast, which isn't a usual for a breakfast, but it was really lovely. We're out on the high ropes in a bit. We got that booked for 11. We have to get there not half an hour, a quarter of an hour before. So it's 9:15. We'll be there for no, sorry. The clocks have gone forward and I haven't changed my watch. So it's a bit of pain. But it's 9:15. We need to be there. No, it's 10:15. We have to be there for 11:15. So yeah, we've got half an hour. I just need to get changed and we're rolling. So I managed to do about 20 minutes on the sky ropes until they said it was way too windy, which it was. It was really windy up there. So it was on about 20 minutes. I was only a couple of paths I hadn't taken. It was really good up there, really windy. Better than any other sort of Go Ape style thing, because it was much higher in the air. Because even on the deck, you're about 50 meters above the water. So yeah, that was really good.
They said we can go back for free because we missed another 40 minutes, which I might do later in the holiday, so look out for that.
Has been chosen. So if I call your name out, head up to the front here, and Andrew and Ben. And finally then,
Ben?
got Ben.
What's your name again? Oh dear.
Considering you've never met each other before, you hadn't half colour coordinated your outfits.
You copied me this morning.
Oh yeah, sure, that's how it always is.
Yeah.
How do you two know each other?
It's my dad, unfortunately.
Oh, don't say that about your dad. Round number 1, no conferring in this round. We'll start with those that are sat on the chair. So if we can have a look though at what our list is more category in. English literature. The question we're going for is the comedies of William Shakespeare. Ben.
Much Ado About Nothing?
Much Ado About Nothing. Good answer, that is. Let's have a look on the board. 35 so far is the one to beat. You've got a right answer there. Well done, Ben. And we're on 63. There we are. Lovely. The second person is going up. Right, Andrew. Pressure's on. Ben did a pretty good one.
Taming the Shrew.
Taming of the Shrew. Great play that is. Let's have a look.
Correct answer!
We have got it right though. So Taming of the Shrew going down at 44. Lovely there. So Paul and Dean, 111 points there. Unfortunately though, 200 points, Matthew and Samantha. We do lose you. But we do have Steve and Karen on 126 and Andrew and Ben there on 107. Very well done, winners of that round. We are looking for #1 hits of Elvis Presley. You are going to see, these are all #1 hits of Elvis Presley. As you can see, you get the first letter of each word of the hit. Ben. Elvis.
I wasn't alive.
Neither was I, but I've still got his face tattooed on my arm. Yeah. Yeah, on my arm there. There you go.
Big Elvis.
Glamorous, yeah. Right. Come on, Ben. Oh, his mind's gone, hasn't it? His mind's gone. Can you not even have a guess? Can you name just an Elvis song?
No.
We're passing. Does give you 100 points. Andrew, do you like Elvis?
Yeah, he's all right.
He's all right.
RTS, return to sender.
RTS, return to sender.
Audience, what do we reckon?
Yeah, they're clapping. That's a good one. Well done. It's correct and gives you 72. Well done. So at the end of round number 2, we have got Paul and Dean on 159, Andrew and Ben on 172, but Steve and Karen unfortunately with 200. That does knock you out. So first to 2 points is what takes you through. So category number 1, facts about David Beckham. Okay then, Andrew and Ben. You hate football? Uh-oh. Andrew.
So we'll go for the bottom one.
We're going for the bottom.
LA Galaxy.
So in 2007, David Beckham signed for which US football team?
Los
Galaxy.
Angeles Galaxy.
Let's have a little look on the board, see if it is correct. It is! Well done, Andrew. Is it going to be lower than 55 though? It is! Gaining yourself a point there. That is 39. It's Monsters of Doctor Who. I do also have a Doctor Who tattoo, just for those that So you're going to pick which one you want and say what the answer is. All right, Ben and Andrew, are we Doctor Who fans? Have we watched Doctor Who?
Some, yeah.
Are you a fan of anything? Football, no. Doctor Who, no. Elvis, no.
He likes football.
Right, what are we going for? Which answer are we thinking?
Guess. Let's see. Drac.
Drac. Oh, unfortunately that is a Sontaran. But there we are. At the end of that round then, it's a tie break. Oh, talk about building attention. Well, this one's all about superheroes. Is that something we like? These are the real names of superheroes. Andrew and Ben, the rest of the board is yours. What are we thinking?
No, not going through.
You're not,
Diana Prince, is that Wonder Woman, do you think?
So we think that's Wonder Woman.
Okay.
That's the big part.
We're going to go with Bruce Wayne and Batman.
So you think you're going to go with Bruce Wayne Batman, but you think this one is Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Are you going with the first one, yeah? So Diana Prince, you think is Wonder Woman. Let's have a little look. Oh, there we are, you're right. Is it going to be less than 75? It is! Takes you through to the final. Well done, 43. Just out of curiosity, Claire, how many was Bruce Wayne's Batman? Were
89.
89, so you went with the right one there. Well done both. Andrew and Ben on to 2, going through to the final. Let us see what your question is. We're on football again, is the category. Oh, give us an answer that scores 0. You go away with our fabulous prize today. We're looking for the winners of the English Premier League from 1992 to 2020. Starts now.
Beth, ever been to Blackburn?
Blackburn? I don't think I've ever been there. Have you been to Blackburn?
Yeah, I drove to Blackburn.
You drove a Rover to the Blackburn?
Went to Blackburn in a Rover.
You went to Blackburn in a Rover?
Audience, anyone ever been to Blackburn?
Anyone been to Blackburn? 3, 2, 1. Time is up, quiet in the audience. Right, so we're looking for 3 answers. Which one have you got that you think is popular? Or would it be pointless?
So we're looking for 3 answers. We're going to take the one that you think is most pointless last.
Arsenal first.
Arsenal's first.
Leicester.
Leicester.
Blackburn.
Blackburn.
Ravens.
Right. Let's have a look. Arsenal. Is it going to be 0? Oh, it is quite low. 37. Oh.
Second choice is
Leicester. 24. 24. Well done for getting it right. Still not quite our less is more answer. Final one you went with though, Blackburn. Don't know where you could have possibly gotten that from.
no idea.
No idea. That was you must have pulled that honestly from the back of your heads. But let's have a look. So we're going for Blackburn. It's correct. Well done. You're going down. So Arsenal got you in the 30s. Leicester got you in the 20s. Let's see how far down Blackburn is going to get you. It's going down further. Yay! Well done! Fantastic football knowledge there from Andrew and Ben. Of course, now going away with our lovely prize. Claire, you're not the prize, but do you want to present it to them? Tell them what they got?
You have won, on behalf of the fabulous jewellers on board, some platinum gold jewellery.
Woo! Very, very nice. Audience, just like to say thank you very much to our lovely Claire over here. Give her a clap as well. Doing all the
Big round of applause to your hostess with the mostess, Beth.
No,
For a
green tea.
victory lunch at the Horizon restaurant. Gone for some chips, sausages, sausage rolls, sandwiches,
What do you want?
cakes, lots of cakes,
You want any more of that?
and some random spinach thing.
So me and Dad were on a game show. It was called Less is More. It was pointless, really. Get the pun. And we won some jewellery from Kalita. So, because we won. We're just so smart, aren't we?
We're very clever, Ben.
We're very clever. A necklace and some earrings. So our plans for tonight are that we're going out to watch a show. What's the show about, Mum?
Rock music.
Rock music. Okay. Then we're going to the Epicurean for dinner, which is the fancy restaurant on board. So I've got my suit out. That's what we're going to be wearing tonight. Suit, jacket, waistcoat, and trousers with some brown shoes, I think. Ah, there it is. And we've got it all on. So we've got our suit jacket. We've got parrots in the lining. Our waistcoat, tie, and the trousers. Look at that. We get you a full picture now.
You
with. So our appetizer is a non-alcoholic Virgin Bloody Mary. A little shot. So for starter, I've got a chicken and mushroom mousseline. We've got a Alaskan snow crab cocktail. Harry's got ox cheek over there. And Dad has also got the Alaskan snow crab cocktail. So we're now on to mains. I've got giant tiger prawns. They're about the size of my hand. They come with noodles and some vegetables. And we've got a sirloin steak for Dad with chips. Ribeye steak, sorry. And the same for Harry over there. And Mum has got a pork T-bone steak. Wow, look how gourmet food. Looks delicious. Sorbets next is the champagne sorbet. Harry's got a raspberry sorbet. And Dad's got a champagne one. My raspberry one will be on display in a minute. And I've been given an orange sorbet. Absolutely lovely. So it's now time for dessert. Me and Mum have gone for this sharing platter. So we've got the, I think it's a chocolate cheesecake. We've got, what's that? Lemon meringue with a dragon at the front. They've especially done the dragon meringue. And then we've got a apple crumble with an apple sorbet. And then we've got Dad's Jaffa cake. That's not the kind of Jaffa cake you get in a packet. This is a proper with pistachio ice cream. And Harry has gone for the crepes. Suzanne, which is orange pancakes with vanilla ice cream.
So that was our food from the Epicurean tonight. It was truly amazing food. So many flavours. The dishes were so inventive. And it's just a great experience. It does take a while. It's about 2 hours long, but it's well worth it. You know, the atmosphere in there is amazing. The food, it is just on point. It is a really special experience. But that does actually take us to about 10:30 now. So there's not much we can do, but we're in Spain tomorrow. So we're in our first port of La Coruña. So they are letting people off now, but we've got no excursions booked, we've got no rush to get off yet. We can go have breakfast, and then we're going to hop off and explore this lovely place.
Breakfast at Pisa this morning. We've got full English. You can have buttermilk pancakes. Are they pancakes? No, they're waffles. With bacon and full English from me as well. And juices. And we're in Spain.
So in the background you'll be able to see the castle of San Anton. Now this was built in the 16th century to house people with contagious disease. In this time obviously the plague was going on, so they would have been housed here off the main island. It was then later in the 18th century converted into a fortress and a prison, and is now home to the Museum of La Coruña.
Yes, we can. No, we can't. Some of it is none of it's in English actually. It's in Portuguese sometimes. Some of it, I think. That's on the other side of the town, so we won't be able to get there today. Greg would be happy. Oh, tight squeeze in here. Must have had some small people in the 1600s. So locked.
I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning. Like
I don't think there's anyone down there. Let's make the descent.
Nadie te mandó, Flavio, pero tú ya como mandas, diriges a donde vas.
Baja gente.
You're not going to pass on that stair.
Let's try now. Let's make a run for it. Here's something at the bottom, but if we can get over halfway.
Twice,
I can see the bottom, I think. Maybe not.
I don't think Harry would get up there very easily somehow.
Especially with no handrail.
No.
Oh, we made it.
That down. Maybe not now.
We've made it. Should we go up there? Whoa. Look at this. As the sun's been beaten down, we needed to stop off for a coffee. This is the best coffee he's ever had here in Spain. I just went for a can of Diet Coke, sticking with original. Harry, what do you think of your tea, Harry? Good tea? Yeah?
So we just arrived back from our stay in La Coruña. It is a lovely place. We didn't spend too long there, maybe about 3 or so hours, but we went to the fort, as you saw. We had to walk around the town, went to a cafe. It was really lovely. And I've got my proof. Oh, I thought that would stick. I have my proof. This would stick. It's a fridge magnet, basically. I got my proof that I went there. And yeah. There is the fort that we went to in the corner there. So that's the first port of 6 in total on this holiday. And now we've got 2 more sea days, and then we'll be in Mallorca on Thursday. Today is Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday is sea days. Thursday, we are in Mallorca. Bye-bye, La Coruña. There we are. We are setting sail once again. So I'm all ready to head out for dinner now. Just wearing a shirt and the joggers from today. We're only going to the 6th Street Diner, which is the American diner on board Arvia. It's an exclusive to Arvia, so I'm going to show you what the food looks like in there. But we're going quite early tonight, about 6:30. So then I'm just going to have some time afterwards to chill.
Really off on this one, yeah.
at Sixth Street Diner, we have our starters. So I went for the savoury churros, which come with a cheesy sauce. You've got croquettes. Harry, what have you got? Tortillas. I've seen tortillas in a different state, and you've gone for clam chowder. So we're on the main. Harry has gone for a chicken burger and chips on the edge. Mom's got a rack of ribs, also with chips, and me and Dad have gone for steak and chips as well. So we're now on to dessert. So we've got I think it's a bit like a fudge cake. Harry's got that as well.
Brooklyn, whatever it was.
It's called a Brooklyn dark chocolate, something like that. Key lime pie. What's that, Mum?
Cake.
Some kind of cake, sponge cake, and then those are hush puppies. We've been given 5, so we're not complaining. They also do chocolate milkshakes here at the 6th Street Diner. So we've got a chocolate milkshake. It is absolutely
Delicious.
Go on. That was terrible. Midnight feast. What do you mean?
So it was a really nice meal at the 6th Street Diner. It wasn't quite what we expected. It wasn't quite like an American diner, but the food was really nice. The portions weren't quite, American style. That's the word. So, a trip to the horizon is necessary, but it wasn't too bad. So this morning we got up a little bit later and we're all a bit tired from about 3 days of a lot of stuff. So this morning we opted for a bit of room service. We've got granola, we've got, what have we got? Muesli, is that muesli? I think that's muesli. And then we've got some muffins. I'll be enjoying one of those. Smoothies. And milk. It's lovely weather out on the top deck, well, almost the top deck. There's one above this, but it's got no sun loungers. So we're just chilling on one of these. We haven't got the sunniest bit, but I haven't got any sun cream on, so it's not worth risking that. So just gonna have a little chill here for a bit.
So I decided to take a trip to the horizon for lunch. We've got a mushroom and chicken, I think, pie. For starter, we've got some pasties, we've got ham, pesto pasta, chips, chicken, prawns, and then for dessert we've got a cheesecake and a brownie, or a tiffin, whatever you want to call it. Rocky Road, that's the one. Look at that, a little snack. So I'm heading to Brody's now, and they're having the Battle of the Brody's. I think it seems like a quiz. I love a good quiz, so see what it's like.
The fruit pitahia, pitahaya, pitahaya, is more commonly known by what fanciful name? Pitahaya? Am I saying that right?
Fanciful.
What it says on the screen. Up there. Pitahaya. It's a very fancy name. So Andy's going round the room. If anyone on the pints does know, come let Andy know. Andy, have we got an answer? Dragon fruit is correct. Well done.
Number 5 we're going for. Number 5.
Number 5. Let's take a look at your question.
Oh, there we are. Easy, medium or hard? Hard.
Hard.
Yeah, thought so.
Here you go.
What does the French word ordinateur mean in English?
Ordinateur.
I do speak French.
I lived there for 5 years,
No way.
and I don't speak French at all.
I did it at GCSE.
Computer.
Ordinateur. No.
Ordinateur.
Lived in Paris for 5 years, still don't know what that means.
We are going with computer. And we are correct!
So I've just finished at the Battle of the Brodies. It was, the Brodies bar was split down the middle. So you had the cocktails on one side, the pints on the other. So I was on the cocktails team. And you answered quiz questions. You had the team captain, they went around asking if anyone knew the answer. I answered a couple. There was a French language one, and what was l'ordinateur? French genius. So I'm not just sat on the balcony, just enjoying the beautiful views of the sea. Celebration night tonight. So at 6 o'clock we have our formal dinner. I'll be, of course, wearing a nice suit again. So I spent the afternoon hanging out with a few friends on the decks. So tonight is formal night. I am back in the good old suit. I've changed the tie this time. We're on for a blue tie. But so we're going out. It's a 5-course meal again, but everybody is doing formal night tonight. And yes, everyone else in the cabin is ready, and we're off. And I'll take you through what we're eating tonight. Our starters, so I went for duck. What have you gone for, Mum?
Come back to me, I can't think of it. I'll come back in a minute.
Harry's gone for duck as well. And Dad, what have you gone for?
They're crab and scallop.
Crab and scallop. What's yours?
Goat cheese.
Goat cheese. Okay. Bon appetit. Now on to our mains. I've gone for the king prawns. It's like in a little pastry. Mum has gone for beef
medallion.
chicken for both Harry and Dad. So the 3 boys have gone for an orange and pistachio gâteau au prat, and Mum has gone for
Tartan.
apple tarte tartan. Look at those desserts. So it's been a pretty busy evening. So we had obviously our celebration dinner. That was really lovely food, and you know, it's lovely seeing everyone dressed so formally. Then we went out to see a show called Festival, which sort of shows this group of people who go to a festival, and then it turns into a bit of a musical. It's a really good show. Then I thought, you know, there wasn't quite enough food at the celebration night, so we went to Horizon to just get a good midnight snack. So it's now the 5th day of our cruise, which means we've got a lot of clothes, because we've had 4 days of day outfits and then 4 days of night outfits, pyjamas, gym clothes. So we had 2 massive bags to take to the laundry this morning. We're just waiting for those to finish, and then we're gonna go get them. So today we are another sea day. So if we go over to the balcony over here, you can see the coast of Spain over there. That is the coast of Spain. I'll now take you down to the other side, and we should be able to see the coast of Africa. So just behind me is Africa. It's very, very faded, and it's so windy out here. I don't even think you can hear me, but it's over there. So today we've come to the Sixth Street Diner for breakfast / lunch. Well, we tried to get it for breakfast, but it's now 1 o'clock. They made us sit for about 40 minutes with a pager to get in here. So let's hope it's good. The menu, it looks like this. We've got waffles, pancakes. The pancakes come with bacon or chicken even. Chicken and waffles. Let's see what we can get. It better be worth the wait. So even though it's brunch, we do still get 3 courses. So boys have gone for their starter nachos. Mum, you went for tots and cauliflower. Tots and poppers, and I've gone for buffalo wings. Chicken, the breakfast burrito.
Shall we take this and put it on your plate?
Chicken and waffles. It's supposed to have maple syrup on. Chicken for Harry, different loaded fries, which don't seem very loaded, and then you've got corn ribs as well. So for dessert, I've got a Mississippi mud pie. That looks delicious. So is Harry, and then we've got a shortcake, strawberry shortcake, which is strawberry ice cream and shortbread. And some
strawberry sauce.
And strawberry sauce.
No strawberries inside.
I think me and H.
Some meringue as well.
For the best meringue. Now I have to say that was actually a really lovely meal at the Sixth Street Diner. I'd say it was better than our evening meal that we had a couple of days ago. It did take a while to get in, and I would say it was pretty much worth the wait. The breakfast burrito did surprise me though. I thought it would have been a burrito with maybe bacon and egg in it, like breakfast food in a burrito, but it was just a burrito that you had for breakfast. But it was nice, and the chicken wings were lovely. The only thing that lets that place down is the milkshakes. They advertise these pretty cool milkshakes with chocolate on top, all that. They bring out just a standard you know, McDonald's type milkshake. But it's a nice restaurant nonetheless. It is really nice food. It's still lovely and windy out on our balcony today. I'm in a jacket and shirt, but there's nothing special tonight, as we had a somewhat large-ish dinner at lunchtime. I thought, you know, we were thinking, you know, just you know, something easy. The keys, if I haven't explained before, is you've got a roast dinner station, you've got fish and chips, or you've got Asian fusion. So you've got curries, you've got fish and chips, you've got roast Yorkshire pudding with a roast dinner inside. So I'll have a bit of each. I'm going to hang out with some friends I've met on board, but there is a silent disco tonight at 10 or 10:30. I need to check that actually. But I'm going to go along to that and have a bit of fun.
Dinner with Benny Boo with the keys. This is the fish and chips and curry sauce, and he's got a knife and fork, and the fish is battered. And then there's also a curry, and I don't know what curry it is.
Curry. Arvia, move back. You move back. Look at him and camera.
I'm gonna tell a lie and hurt you, make you up. Never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Don't even waste the time, listen to the radio, don't you remember? We built this city, we built this city on rock and roll. We built this city, we built this city on rock and roll. Built this city, but you're better off alone. It's gone off. I'm a Rasputin still. Time of my life, come on! The time of my life, never felt this way before. What have you done?
Subscribe!
What?
Subscribe!
The time of my life.
So we're now arriving into the port of Palma de Mallorca, here in Spain, in Mallorca. Look at the beautiful sunset we've been woken up to. It is about 7:15. We have an excursion at 8:30. We're going down the caves of Drac today.
Okay, thank you. Have about 1 hour trip until we get the case. We have the visit in the case of Drac at 10 o'clock. Okay, then the visit takes 1 hour, and then after the visit we will have some free time in Porto Cristo, just close to the port. There then, and after the free time we will drive back to Montuiri to visit the pearl factory. And then we will see then the sea consulate. Was built in the 17th century, and today there is the seat of the Balearic government. Just after the sea consulate we will see a big gate, and this man spent 10 years of his life here on the top of these mountains.
Just finished our tour around the caves of Drac. They were breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. And then we were sat in, well, it's a natural concert hall really, and then the boats went round on the water and they played music to us. We've got some free time here in the port. Behind me over here is actually, this catamaran here is actually owned by Rafael Nadal, the tennis player, who lives here in Mallorca. So we've got about a half an hour to explore the port before we're back on, and we're going to a pearl factory. So me and Mum have just finished our stop at the pearl factory here in Mallorca. Now the bus, that was our last stop on the tour. Now the bus says it can either stop at the ship or we go on to where the shuttle bus goes to, which is where Harry and Dad have gone to, which is near the beach and near the cathedral. So we're going to go stop there and meet up with Harry and Dad. We just finished our tour. They've dropped us off here in Palma. That is the cathedral back there. So we've got a few hours until the boat leaves. So we're going to walk this way, try and find Harry and Dad, and then we'll get the shuttle bus back to the ship a bit later.
You alright?
So we found the boys here in a cafe and they'd ordered us a pepperoni pizza. Thank you very much. So our stay here in Mallorca or Palma de Mallorca, as the certain place we were in, has now come to an end. And you know, we've got our proof we went there. This is our little fridge magnet from the second one. It is of the Caves of Drac that we went to. It was a really lovely place. The weather here is amazing, and it's only about 5 o'clock, so we've got quite a bit, you know, still to do. We've got the beach house booked for later, which is Mexican food. I'm really excited about that. I've been there on Iona last year, and the food is amazing. So the beach house is one of the specialty restaurants here on board Arvia. So it costs about £7 or £8 a set charge per person. You get all 3 courses in that, but there are some dishes on the menu here that cost a bit extra again. So what I want to try, which I had last year actually, is this sharing fondue hanging marshmallows. So that's an extra £4 again. But yes, hopefully we can get that as well. So here are our starters. I've gone for chicken wings and halloumi fries. Mum, what have you gone for?
Crab. Tordos.
Are they quesadillas?
Tordos.
Matt chose his dad, and Harry has gone for beef patties. Beef patties are a bit like Cornish pasties, really. So we're on to our mains now. Dad has got a steak. Now that's on a black rubber, it's called, which means that they fry it himself when he's here. Harry's got the chicken, that's literally a whole chicken there. And then me and Mum have got the chicken. You get all this mix and a few fajitas that you can make yourself. Wow. So we're on to our desserts now. So me and Mum have gone for this sharer here. So it's got marshmallows, churros, and they've all got this fondue dip there. So that's one that you have to pay extra for, but I think it's well worth it. And what have we got here, Harry?
Chili chocolate.
It's a mousse, isn't it? Chocolate mousse. And
banana split.
Banana split. Do you want any of this, Mum? I think I'm gonna have it all to myself. So it's the 7th day of our cruise. It's the Saturday. So we're about halfway in, basically. Now, I mustn't lie to you. It's 5 o'clock in the evening. I got up at 1 and went down, met up with some mates that I have been, you know, that I'm friends with on board. And we went in the pool. As you can see, my hair is still wet. And yeah, so we haven't had such a busy day today. But we have got an escape room tonight at 7:30. The escape room on board is called Mission Control. And so there's 2 different ones. One is called Deep Sea Heroes. That's the one we're doing for older people. And then I think there's one for little people as well. So that I'm doing with my mum at 7:30. Now, dinner, we haven't quite got any ideas yet. Because it's already 5 o'clock and things at 7:30, we better not risk going anywhere beforehand in case we don't have enough time. So I'm thinking keys again here with some mates after the escape room. Maybe go to a show tonight. I don't know. We're going with the flow. It's a sea day. We're going with the flow. So we're about to head off to do the escape room. Are you excited, Mum? You've never done an escape room before.
Nope, all excited.
I'm not sure
what to expect though.
I'm not sure what to expect because I've been to one before. I don't think it's going to be the same. It wasn't based underwater like this one is. So we're going to find out. And it's going to be a fun time. So we've done our Mission Control escape room. It wasn't quite like an escape room, was it, Mum? You had to sort of save the submarine from sinking. Now, I was tasked as the technician. I've got my little photo. And Ben on a card. Mum, you were...
The geologist?
Geologist. So we had to have little tasks to do on our little pad. And I went through and I had the task of driving one of the drones. It was like an underwater drone thingy. It had a VR headset. That was pretty cool, that was. And you had to do a few puzzles and stuff. What did you think? How did you find it, Mum? Did you enjoy it?
I did. I found it quite difficult, some of it, though.
Yeah.
When you were doing the other bit, then I was having to work out a maths puzzle.
Well, I didn't know about that. Anyway.
No, well,
yeah. And then we were given little percentages at the end, which were a bit confusing. It rated how good we'd done. I got 54%.
I got 58.
I don't know how that happened. I didn't miss any of my tasks, but yeah, overall it was pretty good. I don't think it was.
I didn't know what to expect.
No,
I've never done anything like that.
I hadn't expected how it would have been, and if there was a bit more to it,
a few more puzzles, it would have been a lot better. But yeah, overall not too bad.
I think maybe if you knew your team before you went in.
Yeah, because it was just, so we thought it would just be me and Mum, but it was a team of 10 of us, and the other 8 we didn't know. So yeah, it was.
And 6 of them knew each other.
6 of them knew each other. There was another couple.
Difficult.
But yeah, it was overall good experience.
Yeah.
So today is Easter Sunday, and in fact it is before 6 AM on Easter Sunday because we are here in La Spezia. Just behind me is La Spezia. Now we're not going here today, unfortunately, but we are actually going on a tour to Pisa and Florence. Now we're not too far from here. It's a bus tour, but it does start at 7 AM. Now we're going to go to Horizon, the buffet restaurant, for breakfast because that's the only one that open at this ungodly hour. But yeah, I'll take you along with us. Oh, I'm so tired. So we've just left La Spezia now. We're on the coach. We've got lovely views to wake us up this morning. So we've got me and Mum here, and Harry and Dad. Hello, Dad. And we should arrive in Florence, our first stop, in a couple of hours. We've got a couple of hours on a coach, we've got a couple of hours in Florence, a couple of hours on a coach again, a couple of hours in Pisa, and then a couple of hours back. So it's going to be a long day. We're going to see some good sights. So we've made it into Pisa now. Everyone has just sat down for a little rest. So it's 9:30 now. We leave Florence. We're in Florence. We leave Florence at 1 o'clock. So we've got 3.5 hours to do whatever we want, really. So we've been left to whatever we want to do. There's some restaurants over there. There's some bars. There's a few museums, statues, and there's also a cathedral here. We've been given a map by the tour guides. I've actually annotated on mine a few things that I'd like to do.
I don't think we go in any church.
Yeah, so we've got a few annotations all on there. So there's a bit down here that's got a lot on it, and a bit over here. Yeah, let's go explore.
This bridge is the bridge of Ponte Vecchio. It's the oldest surviving bridge here in Florence, as the rest of them were actually bombed during World War II. So we've stopped for a few drinks on the way. We've got coffee, tea, one for an iced tea, peach iced tea. Let's try this. That's really nice actually. That's my first time having iced tea. I like that. So here in this square was actually where Florence was founded. Somewhere around here you should find the first ever rock of Florence. So behind me here is the Cathedral of Saint Marie here in Florence. It's actually the third biggest cathedral in the world, the second being St Paul's Cathedral in London, and the first being St Peter's Cathedral in Rome. We've come to a restaurant for lunch here. It's about 20 past 12, so we've got about 14 minutes left. That's what the menu looks like. There's some really interesting dishes on there.
It's an hour and 40 to Pisa for me.
So Dad, as is in Italy, what's a tiramisu, favourite dessert? There's Dad's, mine and Harry's pasta all the way on its way quite soon. So Dad, how is a Italian tiramisu?
It is very nice. As you would expect, the best tiramisu is in Italy. Yum.
So for lunch today, I've got a tagliatelle with ragu with some Parmesan cheese. Harry's got a lovely lasagna over there with some pizza chips. How big are the lasagnas? Looks lovely. Bon appetit. Wait, that's the wrong language. Never mind. So we've just finished our stop in Florence. Now we've got about an hour and a half journey to Pisa. And next stop, it's a lot shorter in Pisa, only about an hour. We had 3 hours in Florence. It was really lovely, really beautiful city. It was very busy. I had tagliatelle. It was really, really lovely. It was really nice to have some real, authentic Italian food in Italy. So we've made it to Pisa. Now, we haven't got as long here, only just over an hour, because in Pisa, it's only really this square with the cathedral and obviously the Leaning Tower of Pisa just behind me. So an hour should be enough, and you know, we're going to take some of those. It only feels apt to take a picture of you holding up the Tower of Pisa. Pisa. So let's get along with that.
2-hour drive back to La Spezia, where Arvia is docked, and we'll have some food. I'm starving, ain't you?
Not really, no. No, I never had lunch. So no.
I'm always
not
starving.
hungry.
So we are back from our visit in Italy. We are just about to leave the harbour here in La Spezia, but our trip to Florence and Pisa was absolutely amazing. Pisa, we didn't get too long in there, but we got enough time just to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa and, you know, the buildings surrounding it. It was a great place. And Florence, wow, just amazing architecture, amazing history. It was beautiful. And our tour guide for our tour, he was amazing as well. It was just a great day out. And of course, we couldn't forget our fridge magnet. So here's one for Florence. That's how you say Florence in Italian, so Florence. We've got one here for Pisa. Another one for Pisa. And both Pisa and Florence are in the region of Toscana, which is why they were both in the same tour. So that's a nice map of Toscana there. Now for tonight, I think we're just gonna have a chilled one really. We've had a long day and probably just gonna go out with some friends, probably have a light dinner, not a set one or anything. I'm thinking in the Keys there is a roast carvery section. Now that one wasn't on Iona last year. It is new and exclusive to our Arvia. So I'm thinking we're going to try that tonight. Going to have a carvery. It's a full carvery in a massive Yorkshire pudding. And I'll show you that in a bit. Okay, so here it is. We've got a lamb with potatoes, parsnips, cabbage in a big old Yorkshire pudding. We've got some potatoes and some stuffing on the side. Let's give it a try. I'm trying to get it to wrap up. Is this going to work? Lovely. That's not going to be the best method. I'm going to have to use a knife and fork. So I enjoyed that little roast dinner so much that I've gone back for seconds. The bit I enjoyed most was these potatoes, so I've gone back and got 2 more trays of potatoes, a bit of stuffing, and this little wrap, which is a Yorkshire pudding wrap with beef inside, actually. So I'm going to enjoy this. Bon appetit. We're actually in France tomorrow, so let's brush up on our French. Bon appetit. So in Italy, we were actually surrounded by all the gelato and everything, but we didn't actually get a chance to get any. And there is actually an ice cream bar here on board Arvia. So I thought I might as well treat myself. So we've gone for banoffee on the bottom, and then there's a Kinder with some chocolate buttons in a chocolate cone. No, it's lovely.
You were hello, 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 hello. Entertainers, here we are now. Entertainers.
Ollie, how many Pepsis have you had?
I think I've had 12 today.
Well, a very good morning, everyone. It is day 9 of our cruise now, and we are in the port of Marseille in France. So the only bit that you can actually see any of Marseille is over there, because over this way we've got Costa Cruises, MSC Cruises. This is actually one of the biggest cruise terminals in the world. So they're very packed today, and we've been told to stay in our cabins because the shuttle bus system down here, that's the line for it. It's a very, very long line. So we're going to wait a little bit for the queues to go down, and then we're going to go and explore that beautiful, beautiful town. We've got nothing really planned today. We're just going to have an explore, you know, keep it chilled. And we've got to be back, well, everyone's got to be all aboard by 6:30
We've got to be back by 6 because we have a reservation at Zenith tonight. Zenith is one of the included restaurants on board Arvia. So we've got that at 6, so we'll probably be back for 5. It's currently 10 AM. The dock has been open for an hour and the queues for the shuttle buses are mounting up. So yeah, we'll play it by ear. Just keep it chilled. So we've made it into France now. That we had to wait about an hour to make sure the queue went down. But once we got down to the dock, it was a plain sailing. We were straight on a bus, 25-minute ride, and we're here in the city town of Marseille. Here is the cathedral. Wait, does the cathedral make it a city? Maybe it does. I'm not sure. I'll have to do a bit of research when we get back. But there's the cathedral. Every city or town we've been to has had a lovely cathedral. Let me show you this one. Stopped off at Gelati Maison. I've gone for a salted caramel ice cream, la glace, and everyone else has gone for a latte. I've got a Coca-Cola sans sucre, no sugar. So we're back from our little stay in Marseille. Now it's only about 3:30 now. We left here 12 o'clock. The bus there was half an hour, 12:30, and then we got back on the bus about 2:45. So about 2 hours in Marseille. Now that's the good thing about cruising. You can just pop in, pop back out again whenever you want. We just spent, well, the lunch period there. We only had an ice cream. Obviously, why would you pay for stuff in a foreign country when you've got a big old ship full of food? Now, I did of course get my fridge magnet. Now, I thought this shop was a souvenir shop because it said souvenirerie. Whether that means souvenir shop, I don't know. But it sold soap. That's why it says... Oh, it's Savonnerie. Savonnerie. Soap shop. That's why the fridge magnet was so expensive. And the shop was full of soap and smelt of soap. But I did get a fridge magnet in there. Of Marseille. Let me get it out for you. Here she is. Just a little boat with the buildings in Marseille on it. So yeah, it was a little stay. Not too much to do. Obviously, there were sightseeing tours and all that, but they didn't really accommodate for English-speaking people. Obviously, don't expect them to. It's their country, of course. Do what they want. But yeah, there weren't many English-speaking tours or anything on. So we just had a little wander around, went in a circle, came back, and that was about it. So tonight, obviously, we have the Zenith booked, but we thought we'd be back a bit later. We didn't know didn't know what to do really. So it's only 3:30. Booking's at 6. So we're gonna pop in a hot tub. I think the weather is now scorching. It was really cold on this side this morning, but now it is boiling hot. So tonight we are at Zenith. Now this is the same as Meridian. They're both included restaurants. They both do the same menu, so the menu changes every day. Today we've got some pretty good choices: gammon, chicken, beef. It's quite posh in here, but it's not too formal. I've gone with a jacket and a shirt today.
I fancy this special starter recommended, which
is a deep-fried brie in a mushroom breadcrumb crust. Ooh, I think I might have that as well. So for starters, the two over here have gone for tempura vegetables, so they're battered vegetables. And then me and Mum have gone for the green with a mushroom crust. So we're very swiftly onto our mains. Mum, what have you gone for?
I've gone for the gnocchi. It's gnocchi, yeah. It's like a potato and mozzarella gnocchi.
Nice. I have gone for a sirloin steak. So has Dad, and Harry has gone for a gammon steak. Thumbs up to that, Harry? Thumbs up. So we're now on to our desserts. What have you gone for, Dad?
It's a marmalade French pan.
Marmalade French pan. Harry's gone for the same. His sauce is separate for some reason. Mum, what have you gone for?
Hot lemon and poppy seed cheese roll.
Lovely. I've been a bit cheeky and asked for 2. So I've got a cheese platter and a bit of ice cream as well. So what do we all think of Zenith then, Mum?
I thought it was very nice, thank you.
Yeah, Dad?
It's very nice. Very much like the other one.
Thumbs up from H, yeah? Good, good. Yeah, nice food. Quick service.
Deck 11.
Lovely. And we're off back to the cabin. So we are just leaving the port of Marseille. You can just about see land over there. And we're out into open waters with our next stop tomorrow in Barcelona. Now, I don't have much interest in Barcelona. I'm not a football fan. But I'm sure there'll be some lovely beaches just near the dock. We've been looking on maps. And there is a lovely beach. That's the plan for tomorrow. Tonight, though, just going to head out with some friends, really, and there's some live music. There is a Pink tribute act. I think I might go watch that. But yeah, just going to have a good time. So another day and another port, and today we are in Barcelona. Now you can't really see Barcelona. Barcelona's on that side of the ship, but this is the port. Queues don't look too busy today, but the queues for the buses will be on the other side of the terminal. We actually go through a terminal today. But Barcelona, what do we do in Barcelona? Because in the last 2 or 3, we've just kind of. We've just been wandering around, really. So today, we thought, ditch the building hopping and looking at the architecture. We're going to go to the beach. The beaches in Barcelona are, I don't know if you can see them, but they're only just down there. So not too far to walk. And we're just going to go for a little dip in the sea, build a sandcastle. So a nice chilled out day, really, rather than going wandering. Our legs are tired. So we've postponed our beach trip a little while, and we're now on a little tour boat which takes you around the coast of Barcelona. And we're just hoping it speaks English. We weren't quite sure what language the little tour guide would be in. But yeah, look at the views out the back. It's beautiful. So we've just finished our little boat tour. What do you all think? Hey, did you like it? Good, yeah. Wasn't any commentary in the end, but really enjoyed seeing the sights of the beaches of Barcelona and seeing it from afar, really. We got to see Arvia. It's in the dock, so we went around that as well. Yeah, did you like it, Mum?
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Bit chilly on the back of the boat.
Well, there was a nice gentle breeze. I'd say it was gentle. We're now heading off.
Beautiful
to the beach, I think. We were going to go to the beach earlier, but we took a little detour, and now we'll head off now.
Yo vengo contigo porque me fío de ti, que eres más. Yo vengo contigo porque me fío de ti, que eres más.
You know what we did bring? Picnic blanket. So we're heading to this little sort of coffee shop slash restaurant for a bit of lunch. So we've just got our drinks, latte again for these two, and a tea for Harry. I've gone for the homemade lemonade green. We'll have to try that actually.
That's got lemon in it. Jeez.
I wasn't too keen on that lemonade, quite sour. I'm sure it would be lovely for someone who likes sour stuff, so we're going with the good old Coca-Cola Zero Azúcar. So we're going with a few little things to share. So this is a Barcelonian bomb, or bomb, something like that. We've got croquettes, these are mushroom and onion, and those are spinach and goat cheese. Amazing. So nachos as well, and that's the inside bomb thingy. To get a watery. It's like potato, you've got, I think it's meat inside or vegetable. I'm not sure. So the last thing to come is this. What's this, Mark? Patas bravas, and it comes with these sauces. What is it? Fried vegetables?
Just fried vegetables.
Potatoes and
Fried vegetables and sweet potato and some spicy sauces, spicy sauce and a non-spicy sauce.
Samsara here in Barcelona, the food was absolutely amazing. It was actually all vegetarian, but I have to say it was really lovely. And if I was coming to Barcelona, I'd definitely come back here. The food was lovely and the service was amazing. So we are back from our little stay in Barcelona. Now, that was absolutely amazing. One of my favourite countries, we've been to Spain already on this, but one of my favourite stops so far. The food at Samsara, the restaurant, it was actually a vegetarian and vegan restaurant. That was absolutely amazing. Absolutely loved that. Our little boat tour, that was really good. The beach, it was quite full of the sellers along the promenade, which is a little bit unnerving, but you know, the beach was lovely, and overall the weather and the people were really nice. And of course we got our fridge magnet. This isn't my favourite, but you know, it's going to be added to the collection on the wall over there. Tonight we're planning to go to the Olive Grove for dinner. We've been there before. That was, well, we went on the first night actually. We really enjoyed it so much we're going back tonight, and then later on there's a silent disco. That's the end of 3 port days in a row. Tomorrow is a sea day, so you know, I think a lie-in and maybe gonna go to the gym again. That's our plan. So we finally made it to the Olive Grove after waiting in the online queue for about an hour. Literally empty tables in every direction. Why we had to wait for an hour, I don't know. But we've come here before, the food was amazing. So we've got high hopes again. We're going to go for something different. But yeah, let's have a look. So if we actually look in the corner down here, it actually says menu B. Now last time we were here, it was on menu A. So all of the dishes on here are different. So, you know, we're trying new things once again. And I'm hoping it's going to be all to the same standard. So it's just the two of us here at the Olive Grove tonight. What have you gone for, Dad? Oh, they're fish cakes, aren't they? Yeah. Fish cakes for Dad, and I've gone for these empanadas. Next up is our mains. Dad's gone for a seafood platter. You've got mussels there, you've got squid, prawns,
all sorts on there, and I've gone for a spaghetti carbonara. Now that looks lovely, that does. We've got a mix of meats and I think mushrooms in there as well. So the desserts, we've got the Sicilian lemon tart and the rose petal cheesecake. That was a lovely meal at the Olive Grove. Definitely worth the wait for about an hour. I'll have to say though, not quite as good as last time I went to the Olive Grove, but you know, I'm not complaining. I'm now off to meet with some friends, and we're off to a silent disco.
All right. Yeah, everybody, rock your body right. Back streets back, all right. Yeah, rock your body. Yeah, everybody, rock your body right. Your body, back streets back, all right. Hallelujah, it's raining man. It's raining man. Hallelujah, it's raining man. Timber, timber, yes you will. Timber, spin your body round and round. End of the night, it's going down. One more shot, another round. End of the night, it's going down. I'm having timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make the night. You won't remember. I'll be the one. You won't forget. It's going down. I'm having timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make the night. You won't remember, I'll be the one. You won't forget. Oh, 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 oh. A true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing all this time. Like the choices of my life without you on my mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah.
Baby, 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 oh, but you'll always be mine. I would've done whatever.
So long, my heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. What's been going on? You wanna done it. Healthy, not me, if you ever care to ask. And we said I can do that. Oh, that's all mine, just spend the night crying on the floor in my bathroom. It's so unaffected, I really don't get it. I guess good for you.
Some people think I'm rich, but I get mine for free. Just live my life and nothing crazy about me.
I might go to the bar. Smoking rainbows, afterglow. You ready for the afterglow? Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down, cause I want it all. Started out with a kiss, started it end up like this. Damn sociopath, I lost my mind, I spent the night crying on the floor in my bathroom. Just so unaffected, I really don't get it. I guess good for you. I never
24 minutes past midnight. Ben, what food have you got?
We had some chicken, sausages. That's exposure, mate.
And I'd pretty much the
some
same.
sandwiches.
Because both of us are after
Yeah.
a silent disco, but weren't that very silent. Aren't we, Ben? Oh yeah, I forgot I can just flip the thing out, couldn't I?
Good.
We are the...
I love sausages. So we're on a sea day now until our arrival in Cadiz tomorrow. I've been for a swim in my good old pink and coconut shorts, and room service has just arrived. Yeah, so our little swim in the top pool in the Sky Dome. It's the longest pool on here, but it's only about 10-15 metres. But you know, got a few lengths in, and now I've earned a few pan chocolates. After a nice chilled morning and devouring the room service, I'm going to go off to the gym because, you know, all inclusive is you know, taking its toll. So we're off to the gym for a couple hours and meet up with some friends there. These guys are going to stay here, chill out. I'll be back in a couple hours. So there is the town or city of Cadiz. It looks really beautiful. Now, you might be wondering why I haven't spoken to you all in over 24 hours. It's 11:30 on the next day since I last talked. Well, I have a very good reason. So, you know, we went to the gym. It was a good time. Got some food. We went in a pool. We went to Brody's, played darts. Got ice creams. It was all great fun. And then I started to feel a bit off. Went to the toilet and everywhere. I'm really sorry to the person that had to clean that up. But yes, and then it's happened since multiple times throughout the evening and the night. So, and there is actually an outbreak of gastrointestinal illness here on the ship. So it is likely to be that. So I've been told I have to stay in the cabin or on the balcony, as I am now, for 24 hours after my last incident, which was at 1 o'clock this morning. So unfortunately, I can't go to this beautiful town of Cadiz. And I actually had an excursion booked as well, which was going to be, you know, walking around. It was called Cadiz like a local, so you went to all the local places, got food in a local tapas bar. But yeah, I've got to stay here all day. The other really annoying thing is the fact that there's another silent disco tonight, which I won't be able to attend. But we should be good as new by tomorrow morning. So the TVs on board are full of hundreds of different films. So we've decided to watch Jungle Cruise in our cabin because, well, I haven't got anything better to do. I have to stay here for another, what, 10 hours or so. So, you know, why not take the opportunity? Even though I wasn't able to go and have a look in lovely Cadiz, Mum and Harry were able to go, and they got me a fridge magnet to complete the collection. It's got all the lovely landmarks on it. And that's the collection, and we have 9 fridge magnets from 6 different ports: Mallorca, Pisa, A Coruña, Florence, Toscana, Pisa again, Marseille, Barcelona, and Cadiz. So, you know, I've just spent my day watching films, but, you know, what can you do? But I've got the fridge magnets, so I'm happy. That's it. We have just lifted off the dock of Cadiz. No chance I'll be staying here at all, which is unfortunate, but, you know, I've got some lovely views of what it looks like from, you know, the ship. So now we've got 2 sea days, and then we're back in Southampton, and we will be leaving the ship. So it's unfortunate that my little sick day has occurred right in the middle of our last port day, but yeah, we've still got 2 more sea days to enjoy this beautiful ship. It is almost the end of the day. I've spent the whole day just watching TV, watching films, sleeping a lot, and, you know, keeping in touch with other friends from other cabins with the onboard telephone. It has been a lifesaver. You know, we've organised things for the coming days.
so making sure I'm in the loop. So, you know, I'm feeling so much better. It has worked, just resting all day, and I'm out again tomorrow. So don't worry, the usual content of the ship will be back in the morning. So after being cooped up for about 40 hours inside, I'm finally able to escape. I'm going to the gym. It wasn't my idea, but I'm meeting some mates there. I probably won't be doing much because I'm still not feeling 100%. But yeah, I'm going to go along and, you know, have some fun. So here we are, finally out. So we've just finished our gym sesh, and now we've got changed and we're off. We're going to have lunch in the Zenith or Meridian.
I don't know, mate.
Are you guys all right?
No.
Well, I'm having lunch at the Zenith or Meridian. These guys are looking like they're staying on the floor. That's the plan anyway.
No one's on the other side of the table, but we've got a shared table for the 4 of us. Some old ladies might join us in a bit.
They do big dinners for... Look, you literally you've got it as well.
Yeah, you can swap mine round at the time.
I've got garlic bread.
Nice. You're so cute. Look, it's cute.
So we just finished our meal in the Meridian restaurant. What do you think, guys? Lunch at the Meridian. That was actually lovely. He was a lovely man though, wasn't he?
He was lovely.
Did you not find him lovely?
He was a bit...
I find him really nice.
He was very nice. We had lovely
He
chat.
was.
Had a lovely chat. Lovely chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls, they wanna have fun.
Yes, Ben.
Girls. I'm back in the cabin now. We've got a couple more hours until formal night. It's going to be very similar to the last one. You know, every restaurant in the... That's the balcony. Every restaurant on the ship will be doing a formal 5-course dinner, and you know, we'll be in our formal attire again. So you know, we had a good morning. We went to the gym, got some food at the Meridian, as you saw. It was lovely. That's the first time I've been to one of the set dining ones for lunch. We even managed to meet the captain earlier as well. I've come back a little bit early because I think I need a bit of a rest. Even though I have been cured, well, my viral stint has ended. The rocking of the ship. Now, as you can hear from the balcony, it was very windy. The sea is also very choppy, so the ship has been rocking a lot. Now, I'm not usually seasick, but since I'm not 100% yet, it hasn't been helping. I don't know if you were able to see, but there are a lot of waves today. So, you know, we're hoping to have a little rest. Hopefully that'll die down for our big old dinner this evening. So we are just about to head off to our second of 2 formal nights on board Arvia. This time I have remembered my pocket square, so we have completed the good old suit here. I'm feeling quite a bit better after my little nap and watching a couple of films. So tonight, we're not sure what it's going to be like, whether it's going to be exactly the same as last time. We're in a different restaurant this time. We're in the beach house, but obviously it's going to be set out in the formal way the other one was. But with whether the menu will be the same, we're not sure. Last time on Iona there was only one formal night. We're going to have a great night nonetheless. So we have arrived at our chef's table. Now the menu looks a little bit different to last time. We've got some different dishes on here. So we had some bread to start. This was some focaccia bread. It's absolutely gorgeous. So for starter, we've all gone for the Tyan of shrimp. That looks absolutely lovely. Now for mains, we've all gone for the same again, with the beef Wellington, which comes with dauphinoise potato, is that? Oh, thank you very much. Is that dauphinoise potato? Looks lovely, that does. Now for the desserts, I've gone for a cheese platter. I went for something a bit different for dessert. Mum, what's that?
Chocolate.
Chocolate, is it strawberry tea? Something. And same for Harry, and they got the glacé.
Cherry pancake thing.
Cherry pancake thing.
Catholic. Every Sunday you wake up and feel judged by a man who's not there.
so glad. So we had a lovely last celebration night meal and then went off with some friends. I met up with them and took some pictures in our lovely formal clothes. Then me and Isaac went off to the Crow's Nest just to get some drinks, and then we did go and try and watch the late night comedy by this American woman, but we weren't really enjoying it, so we left that and just went to Brody's and played darts. And now back at the cabin, I've actually beaten everyone else back. They must be out partying somewhere. But yeah, tomorrow is going to look similar to today. No formal night, unfortunately. But it's another sea day and probably go to the gym again. Again, not my idea, but you know. So we are on the last full day of our Arvia cruise. Now, Dad went for breakfast on his own this morning and he brought back some, well, he went to the buffet restaurant and brought back a load of bacon, sausage, muffins. So it's like room service, but better.
Yeah, then you wake up and it's like, and you're like moving around. But yeah, I think most people have a full certain kind of like oil painting if you do it wrong. Look! My legs really hurt.
That was so
My budget iced coffee. So I made this for free in the Horizon restaurant, and I used the free coffee and milk and sugar, and
Nice.
I put ice in. It is really nice.
So once again, a lovely day at sea. We went to the gym again. I actually did enjoy it today. I'm feeling a lot better than I was. But you know, it's always great to be out with mates, whatever you're doing. And then we just enjoyed this not so Mediterranean, not so sun. The sun is still there, but we're not near the Mediterranean anymore. We're actually nearer to the UK. We dock tomorrow at 7 a.m. But you know, we've still got, what? We've got over a half a day to enjoy this beautiful ship. So we're out to the Keeling Cow now. Now that's sort of there. It's got steaks, it's got burgers. It's a specialty restaurant, so you do have to pay a little bit extra, but it should be worth it. So we've all gone for this sharing starter, which is a ton worth of cheese with this beautiful looking bread. That's all to share. And here are the names. So Dad and Mum are sharing this absolute monster of a steak, a tomahawk steak. They get onion rings and chips with that. There's a little bit of salad. Harry has gone for a Prime Minister burger, which has got a massive patty. I think it's an 8-ounce patty in there, and all sorts of things. Blue cheese, all sorts in there. And I've gone for a sirloin steak sandwich. Absolutely massive meal.
Can we find the table anyway? So I've just had a lovely meal at the Keeling Cow. It's beautiful food. It's well worth just a little extra bit. And now we're off to go say our goodbye. Not play pool. We're going off to say our goodbyes to everyone. Because, you know, we're leaving the ship tomorrow. We'll never see any of these people ever again. Can you believe that? I'll never have to see you again. Thank God. So me and Isaac have said our goodbyes to the rest of the group, and now we're going for a celebratory goodbye drink at the Crow's Nest before the chaos of a disembarkation tomorrow. So we're off back to the cabin for the very last time, past midnight, of course, and we've got our late night buffet, you know, because you couldn't leave without one last midnight buffet.
So here we are in dreary and cold and wet Southampton. After 14 days, we are back. 14 days of fun, laughs. We've been to some amazing places, met some amazing people, and it has been a great time. But almost all good things must come to an end. So here we are. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.